Hope everyone is having a beautiful weekend, a great Sunday so far. It is Sunday, January 8th, ruled by the sun. Such a beautiful day here today. It's usually not this temperature, it's usually much warmer, but we are having our Florida winter. Hello, Jean, how are you? Hope that you are well. I've had a little bit of technology issues. Hi, Black Obsidian. So I'm hoping that this will work. Mary Jo, good morning. All right, Pebbles, good morning. So I am still going to do a live card pull. Hi, Big 1111. I just wanted to do the weekly energy reading first, and then I filmed that separately, and then I've been really guided to do this spiritual talk. Blessings to all. Hi, Free the People. And so we're gonna do, hi Katie, how are you? Hi Shanae, Shay. So excited to see you too. All right, so Jean, just adding to the list. We got Jean W, Black Obsidian. We've got Mary Jo. We've got Pebbles. We've got Betsy. We've got Big 1111. We've got Free the People. We've got Katie. We've got Shay. Let's see. All right. So I hope that this will work. It's funny. We've been in Mercury retrograde now for a little bit, and honestly, I was like, oh, this is a good one for me because I'm not having any issues. And then I started having issues yesterday. So I jinxed myself. I shouldn't have said that, but so we're gonna actually do a spiritual talk about how to know if your third eye is open. And so I was really guided to do this because this week, my intuition and my psychic senses have been on fleek, 120%. Probably, I'm sure because of the Cancer full moon, but I'm seeing more and I'm feeling more and very sensitive, but, it also can be a little intense. And so I kind of wanted to give some guidance for all of you who are growing on your spiritual path, and kind of wanted to know about, hi Agni, adding you to the list. Wanted to know about, your third eye and knowing if it's actually open. So here, the title of this video is a little bit, I'm going to say deceptive. Only because, or misleading, I'll say misleading, because I am of the philosophy, all right, that we all have a third eye that's open. Especially as children, we are naturally psychic. Many children are naturally intuitive. They pick up on energy. They can talk about their past lives. They have those remembrance because they're still so connected to their God self. But as we get older, the third eye gets blocked. And so this is more of how to know if you're clearing the blocks of your third eye and really tapping into your clairvoyance. All right. So that's the video we're going to do. So let's talk about it. So clairvoyance is clear seeing, right? Claircognizance is clear knowing. Clear sentience is clear feeling. Hi Dodgers. Yes, I will add you to the list. And clear audience is clear hearing. So third eye really works with the clear seeing, right? You can see sometimes if you know that your third eye is opening, if you know that you're clearing blocks in your third eyes, you'll start to see colors. This was one of the first things that I started to see when I knew that like my third eye was opening up more. And when you close your eyes and you just focus on your ajna center, that is the third eye, you'll start to see colors. If you're seeing colors, your third eye is pretty open, all right? The other thing that you will see is, and these are like the obvious ones, and then I'm going to go into the less obvious ones, okay? The other things you'll see is images or flashes. You'll either see like a flash of a picture. Sometimes you'll see like almost like kind of how you see like a movie, like the scene of something. But that's a good also indication of your third eye being open. Sometimes it's not an image. Sometimes it's a symbol. Symbols are important too, right? The other thing you'll notice is your dream state. You become more lucid in your dream state, which means like you're aware that you're dreaming and you have more control over the dream itself. The other thing is that your dreams will be more clear and you'll remember your dreams more often. This is why I always kind of say, have a dream journal. It's really important because if you can do dream recall and just kind of like, even if you only recall like 2 or 3 things from the dream, you don't recall the whole dream, but just writing those 2 or 3 things down upon waking up is going to help you to start to remember your dreams more. But if you're starting to have more dreams or remembering that you're dreaming more, or even remembering things about your dreams more, yeah, mine are vivid too. That's a huge indication that your third eye is wide open, okay? Here's another indication. Your actual vision will improve. So when I started doing a lot of meditation, I had the worst eyesight. So when I was 10 years old, I went to the doctor because I couldn't see. Yeah, we could talk numbers too, LOL. I couldn't really, it's like almost overnight, my eyesight changed. They thought I had childhood diabetes. I had to do all these different tests. None of those things, I didn't have any of those things. I just had like my eyesight was degenerating at a very quick pace. So they were telling me that by the time I'm the age I am now, I probably would be legally blind. And for years it did degenerate. And then when I started doing regular meditation, sometime around 2012, I noticed that I went through a period of getting eye exams and my eyesight did not change at all. And then more recently, the last couple of years, my eyesight actually improved. And so if you have that, that's actually an indication that your third eye is really opening and expanding. Also, like just being outside, going outside, you'll start to see things and feel things more vividly. Hi, Famil, adding you to the list. So it's like more colors, more, just everything just looks more crisp and clear. That's also a big indicator that your third eye is wide open. So here's the other part of this video, all right? Because all of your clairs are connected. All of your psychic energies and psychic senses are connected. If you don't have any of those experiences that I just mentioned, it does not mean, yes, exactly, nature is a divine connection. And so if you don't have any of those experiences that I just mentioned, it does not mean that your third eye is not open. It just means that your third eye actually processes the psychic information and sends it to your stronger clair. So my mother is highly claircognizant, which means clear knowing. She just knows things before they happen. She'll just speak things and utter things, like she just knows information, right? She does have clairvoyance, but her strongest clair is her claircognizance. And my understanding of it from my guidance is that, okay, so our third eye, we think, hi Kay, great to see you, adding you to the list. So we think the third eye is inside, and it is, but also you are an auric field, you are an energy field. And so, hi Prissy, adding you to the list. So your third eye actually expands way out. So it's always absorbing psychic information. It's absorbing energy. So if you're highly empathic, You actually have a very, very strong third eye. It's just the third eye takes the information, the psychic energy, and then it processes it through your, like, you know, your, so many of us are here. Oh yeah. It really processes it through like your feeling state. So it's like you feel the energy stronger than you see it. But that doesn't mean your third eye is not open. Your third eye is actually very open if you're very, very energetically sensitive when you go into a crowd of people or when you're in lower vibrational environments. It actually is an indication that your third eye is wide open. You're just processing it through your clairsentience, which is clear feeling, okay? The other thing I wanted to bring through is if you feel like you have third eye blocks, how to clear them, all right? Yes, fluoride is a no-no. So do not use fluoride in toothpaste. Do not use fluoride in mouthwashes, like or waters, because it's in water, like baby water too, which to me is a thing that they're trying to block young children. Hi, son. Adding you to the list from keeping that third eye open, because fluoride calcifies the third eye, so it closes it up, all right? The other thing, oh, okay, you're Spring, okay. You change your name every week, so I'm adding you to the list, but there is quite a few ahead of you, so just want you to be aware of that. So fluoride is a no-no, all right? Other things too is, other things as well is actually, because it calcifies, too much dairy. And I notice this too, if I'm eating too much, like I love dairy, but dairy is really not that great for the human body, but I still love it. And I'm not probably going to stop it at this point, maybe later on, you know, as I grow and ascend and stuff. But if I'm eating too much dairy, hi Dane, adding you to the list. I notice my vision is more fuzzy. Like my third eye vision. If I close my eyes, the images that I get are more fuzzy. So dairy is actually something that can block third eye energy. Yes, it clogs the pipes, exactly. And it creates a lot of mucus in the body as well, which is not good, all right? Mucus is sort of like a breeding ground for disease. So sugar does influence, and sugar is something that I love as well, but sugar does influence everything, because sugar depletes your energy, and so you're not as like receptive to your psychic energy, your psychic connection when you're eating a lot of sugar. A ton of sugar is bad for the body. However, natural sugar, and I know there's different schools of thoughts of this, but natural sugars that come from nature, so like, you know, fruit, is not bad, because your body can process it better than the processed sugar, all right? But still, you kind of want to limit that. So those are things that definitely block the third eye. The biggest block, though, that I have found from my own experience is fear. If you are afraid of opening your third eye, if you are afraid of seeing things, fear will be a huge block. I'll give you kind of a personal story, but I mentioned in a video a couple weeks ago that when I was a kid, I was highly psychic. I would have these very prophetic dreams and I would see ghosts. When I was 16, I went to stay with family members in Vermont, and they had an old house. And one night I was sleeping and I had a very, very terrifying psychic experience of sleep paralysis and seeing this being on top of me and just not feeling in control of my body and not feeling like I had control in that moment. And I just remember like praying inside, like, please God, help me, please help me. And then the energy cleared. But after that experience, like, I did not want to see. I prayed and prayed and prayed and prayed and said, please, I don't want to see, I don't want to experience this stuff anymore. And so it kind of like closed my valve a bit because I was so afraid. It definitely blocked my energy. All right. So fear will block your third eye. You being afraid of seeing is going to block you being able to see psychically. All right. Another thing that can really block your third eye is doubt. So it's like the fear and doubt. Like if you doubt your ability, you're gonna doubt and question what you see. Like you might see images, you might see colors, you might have dreams where you're getting yeah, and it happens to a lot of us. Like those types of experiences happen to a lot of us. But if you doubt, yeah, Mary Jo, exactly. But if you doubt your ability, if you doubt that you're not connected to source, and like you're not as psychic as other people, the unholy twins, exactly. I love that. I love that. If you doubt like your ability to connect to your own psychic information, which is something that we all naturally have, we all naturally are born with, that's also gonna block your gifts, your psychic gifts. It's almost like if you think of like a water valve and you've got the faucet on all the way, that's like a clear channel, right? But if you're blocking the energy with doubt or fear, you're like turning the valve, to a trickle. So the information comes in like just droplets of water instead of like a clear channel, instead of a clear hose. And so doubt is one that's really going to block you from your psychic ability, especially opening up your third eye, all right? So here's how to get unblocked. These are things that I do. I did mention some of them in the cleansing video that I did recently. And but this one I actually didn't mention. I mentioned it in the food section, but I didn't mention it in the spiritual cleansing section. So a big clear of the third eye is actually using turmeric and putting it on your third eye. And I did a video about this early on in my channel, like 2 years ago, more than 2 years ago, where I talk about that. Like here's the thing, turmeric, I get a big thing of organic turmeric. It's about $10, but it lasts me like a long time. All right. I make a paste out of it by adding like a clean, purified water to it and make it like a paste where it's kind of like a thicker paste. Like if you think of like a watercolor paint, that's too thin. But if you think of like an acrylic paint that's really thick, that's really good, right? And then I use like either like a paintbrush or a makeup brush to put turmeric on my third eye, and I'll actually go to sleep like how you would sleep with a face mask sometimes. Like I would go to sleep with that. I don't do it all the time, but it does help to open up your third eye. It cleanses. The only warning with turmeric is I have dark skin and it still stains and you can still see it. So if you have light skin, you do not want to keep turmeric on for a long period of time. You want to try maybe like 10-15 minutes and you don't want to do it when you're going to go out in public. It will wash off, but you have to wash your face a few times to like get the staining out. Do it at night. All right, and don't keep it on for long periods of time. That's because turmeric does stain. All right, but even just eating turmeric, consuming turmeric, or drinking turmeric will help to clear the third eye. All right, clear any blockages in your third eye. Another thing that actually really works, and one of my teachers guided me to do this. So I do a lot of meditation, but toning. So when you chant Om, and when you're about to finish the Om, you want to put your tongue on the roof of your mouth, because when you do, not only is it clears the channel, it does clear your third eye, but it also clears like your crown chakras and stuff. But it also that vibration, the vibration of Om, and the vibration, like you'll feel like your mouth and the bottom part of your face vibrate. That helps to clear a blocked third eye as well. All right. And you might just want to do that for like 10 minutes every day, you know, in the morning or at night, or when you just feel like you need more peace. And it's a great technique that helps to clear, because it's the sound vibration that actually clears. Okay. The other thing that really does help, I mentioned this in the other video. Yes, is the sea salt or pink Himalayan salt. And sometimes like last night, like I had very like wild dreams, like very vivid dreams. Yes, absolutely, Famil. Yes. See, you guys all know. But I woke up this morning just because my dreams were so wild and vivid, but they always are around the full moon. I just rubbed sea salt on my third eye just to cleanse and clear it before I took my shower. And that actually did help to clear, because sometimes I see stuff that I don't want to see. I'll be honest, and so just so that I'm in my observer state and not processing something emotionally that might be triggering or might be upsetting to me, I will do that sea salt, just rub around my third eye, just cleanse, and it does really help. Other thing is clear quartz. I talked about this, clear quartz or amethyst. Amethyst is a healing stone. So if you have blocks in your third eye, I used to meditate early on in my journey with a big piece of amethyst over my third eye, and I would just focus on the energy of the amethyst cleansing out my third eye or opening up my third eye. That will also help. Clear quartz is great because it does definitely bring you into clear knowing, very, very clear, really clarifies the vision, where it really helps you to clarify what you're seeing. So clear quartz is another really good one. Trying to think of other things. Like I wrote down some stuff, but then I was like, I'll just free flow. Other things that help to clear the third eye. So this is a technique that I follow on TikTok. What's his name? I think his name is like Spiritual Activator, or I forget what his name is. He's on YouTube too, but I just started following him on TikTok because I started this tip that he gave, and I actually really like it. So before you go to sleep at night, you actually want to clear your third eye by just imagining you're taking out any unwanted energy that was transmitted to you throughout the day. You know, just sit there and just like go like this, like, you know, clear it out, clean it out, clear it out. But that actually is really good for you during dream time. Like it helps you to clear the dreams as well, because right now the energy is so intense. I'm hearing a lot of spiritual readers and spiritual teachers talk about psychic attacks during dream time. And so if you clear your third eye before you go to sleep, it's really going to cut down on those psychic attacks. All right. So that's all I can think of at the moment. I just kind of wanted to come on just because the energy is really, really strong. Sun gazing. Oh yeah. Sun gazing is awesome too. The sun really, really helps. I mean, just being in the sun energy really helps to like cleanse all of your chakras and just kind of bring in that life force energy into the body as well. So yeah, just a few tips and techniques, things that are helpful, things that I use. You know, it's spiritual hygiene. So as you grow spiritually, you really do want to develop a really good spiritual hygiene routine, because you are so open. You are becoming such an open channel. We all are open channels, and You just want to make sure that mental floss, exactly. That's a great explanation. Mental, I love that. So, all right. So with that, I'll stop rambling. I know you guys want to get your cards. Let me clear the energy here. And if you have any other tips, tricks, or suggestions that you use, please put it in the chat or the comments in the video when this video gets posted, because you know we're a community to kind of help each other and support each other on our journeys. So, all right. So, Jean, you want a general? Actually, when I start to channel, I get really warm. So I've got to take off the jacket now. Okay, give me 1 second, Jean. Let me tap back in. All right. Spirit, what do you want Jean to know? It's a general message. Justice. Things are coming into balance for you, Jean. What I'm also getting with the Justice card is that it's like a karmic clearing or a karmic completion. If you've been through a heavy cycle, your life is really going to become more harmonious because things are balancing out. Also with the sword, I'm hearing sword of power. And it's like things are balancing out because you're stepping into your power. You've learned the lessons you needed to learn. And big justice is coming through. Yeah, Mary Jo, it really does. So Jean, yeah, justice. Yeah, oh my God, you got it twice, because Ace of Swords is like not the lower energy, but like this is the major arcana and this is the minor arcana of justice. And so there's a huge justice for you, Jean. If you've had any sort of troubles, situations that you felt were unfair or unjust, everything's coming into balance, girl. You got the Ace of Swords at the bottom with justice. And I kept hearing the sword of power, sword of truth, like truth's coming out. You've got the victory. Nothing to worry about, my dear. Awesome. Awesome energy for you. All right. So after Jean is a Black Obsidian general reading. You're welcome, Jean. Spirit, what do you want Black Obsidian to know? Ooh, okay. So there is a new partner coming in. And I say this because there's going to be collaborations. This is an energy that's really, really strong right now. If there's people that you want to collaborate with, if there's people that, you know, you've been thinking about connecting to, this is a time to really, really connect to them, because you're going to build a really dynamic partnership. It's going to be highly successful with the world there. So definitely, if there are opportunities that come to you to collaborate with someone else, someone of like mind, yeah, it's so strong though. And it came out again. This is building something as a team, teamwork, making the dream work. And this is like the Two of Wands partnership, you know, a balanced partnership where it's like your strengths and weaknesses are balanced out by the other person's strengths or weaknesses. I really take that as like the red and white flowers, but it's all good because it's like where you're really, really in your power, that person may need you to help them, and vice versa. Where they're really in their power, you may need a little help in that other area. And so, yeah, it's a great energy. Hi, Sandy. Adding you to the list, but you're last right now. I'm sorry. So Black Obsidian, yeah, it's coming in, it's manifesting. You should see it by the new moon, because I've already been getting channeled messages for the new moon in Aquarius. Lightworkers are rising up. We are all being called to do more and to collaborate with the strength in numbers. But yeah, I'll do a separate message for the new moon in Aquarius. It's going to be on the 21st, but you'll start to see that energy really manifest for you around then. All right, Black Obsidian. So that's awesome. Mary Jo, it is your turn, my dear. Did you want a general reading? Let me know. Okay. All right, I'll put general for you, Sandy, too. So Mary Jo, general reading. Okay. Spirit, what do you want Mary Jo to know? Ooh. Okay, strength flew right out. Oh, man, justice is coming up for a lot of you this week. That's pretty cool. Things are definitely coming into balance. But it's because you're really stepping into your power. You're stepping into your strength. And so with the energy of justice too, because 1 and 1, you know, it's an 11. So 1 and 1 makes 2. I'm getting there's some sort of new manifestation or new opportunity that's going to be presented to you. Really, really pay attention. And okay, so here's the thing. Because the strength card, you might doubt your ability to do this thing or to step up, but Spirit's like, no, you're strong enough. You're ready. And so, yeah, huge balance coming, a shift in the energies around you where there's just going to be more harmony and also a big victory too. All right. So really awesome energy, but just remember, strength is the one that flew out for you. So, okay, I will do. Yes. Stand in your power. Stand in your power. Don't doubt that you have the power to really do anything that you want at this time. Spirit just wants you to really acknowledge your power. Right? Karmic justice. Yeah, absolutely. I think it's coming for a lot of us. Yes, Mary Jo. I added that in the weekly video that I just did. I'll post it later on today, but facing the fears and doing it anyways. It's absolutely right. All right, Pebbles. Spring, sun. Hi, I did see you. There is still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 before you. All right. So I will let you know when it's your turn. And I'm only going to do one card today, one question, just because I've got to get somewhere after the live. All right. So Pebbles, you are next. Did you want general? Okay. All right, Spirit, what do you want Pebbles to know? This one's kind of flying out. Ooh. Okay, so Pebbles, it's like you're getting the clarity, you're getting the truth, you're getting the answers that you need that's going to help you to move forward into calmer waters. So this is like, I'm really just feeling you're going to be this week, starting this week, in a much... Oh, thank you, Mary Jo. You're welcome, okay? You're going to be in a much, like, more positive mental state. Like, you're going to see things in a different way, and that's your victory. That is what's going to help you to, like, move forward, move and leave the past behind, and move beyond the things that you don't want to do. This also could be, because they're telling me to say this, there could be an opportunity for short-term travel. So there may be some unexpected message where you get some sort of, or have to travel this week or next week. So pay attention to that as well. All right. But aces are always new beginnings, and there's a beautiful new beginning for you, Pebbles. And it's like, I'm just feeling like a more positive energy all around. All right. So leaving the hardness and struggle behind and moving forward. Thank you, Jean. I really appreciate that. All right, Betsy, you are next. After Betsy is Big 1111, then Free the People. All right, Betsy, you are next, my dear. I know some people dropped off. Yeah, but you're going to feel You know, Mars going direct this week, especially if you have a lot of Mars energy in your chart, you're going to feel that, like, that spark. You're going to feel that hope, that readiness and willingness to take action. So it's going to be really good for you. Hi, Rashima. Adding you to the list right now. You're last though, okay? All right. Betsy, general reading. Spirit, what do you want Betsy to know? Oop, this one. Ooh. Okay, anything else you want me to share with that one? Okay. Betsy, what I was hearing with this was get started. You have a lot of wisdom, you have a lot of spiritual gifts, you have a lot of spiritual knowledge. You are a spiritual teacher. That is your destiny in this lifetime. You are, like, the Hierophant to me is also like similar to High Priestess energy. It's just the High Priestess is the actualization of connecting to your God self. The Hierophant is the teacher, the one who's teaching the lessons and teaching the information to others, sharing that information with others of how to do it themselves, how to actualize their potential. And Spirit's asking you to do it and let go of fear. Continue posting your videos, continue to just take steps forward, because when you do, that's when all the money, all the opportunities, all the stability will manifest for you. You've got to move beyond fear though. All right, Betsy? It's your time. It's your time to shine, girl. It's your time to shine. It's your time to shine. Also, another message, quick, is if there's like a class or something that you wanted to study more, this is a good time to do it as well. So again, just let go of your fear. But I'm really getting, like, because the message I got was, it's like you need to get started. So you're welcome. Big 1111. It is your turn, my dear. Do you have a general question or specific? Big 1111. Go for it. Okay. All right. Spirit. What do you want Big 1111 to know? What message do you have? Ooh. You're in your magic mode because you're creating and manifesting some abundance. There is an open door. You're going to start to see that this week. Walk through the doorway, bring in your money, bring in your stability. This also could be you are in a really, really powerful state and Spirit brings you a beautiful gift this week as well. All right. But with the Magician, it's like you've got all the tools in the toolbox, like, and you're using them. And as a result of that, Spirit's bringing you in something beautiful. Some money, an opportunity, stability, but this is a really, really, it's such new beginning energy because you've got the one here and the Ace of Pentacles is the one. So there's a beautiful, big new beginning taking place in your life. Chariot at the bottom. You've got the victory, triumphing. This is almost like wish come true energy as well. Just how I'm reading it, just how I'm feeling about it. All the yellow is the sun, so it's like positivity and success, but woo-wee. Some big energies coming for you, big 1111. Yeah. It's awesome. Yeah, the energy is really nice. It is. I love it. I love when it's like that, you know? I gotta say, I love it. All right, free the people. Yes, we definitely, yeah, I love those meditations too. And I've been using them as well, Sandy. That's why I've been posting. Like, if I use something and like it, I will share it on the page just because, you know, if you want to check it out, great. If not, do you. Do what works for you. All right. Let it flow. All right. Free the people. All right. Let's see. Spirit, what message do you have for Free the People? What does Free the People need to know? Good news coming. Good news about money. Page of Wands came out first, so this is always like my good news card. New opportunity. Pages are the messengers of the tarot, so it could come in an unexpected way. I'm hearing it may not be something that you're expecting, but it brings in a lot of wealth, a lot of happiness, a lot of abundance. You know, Nine of Pentacles is my affluence card because it's like going from one level to the next level. It's almost like going from like working at a company to becoming like the CEO of the company. You know what I mean? Like, that's Nine of Wands energy for me. And so there's a huge level up of success for you. But woohoo! Yeah. It's really, really good. It's really good. Oh my God. It's so good. And it's going to help you to move forward. So if you've been feeling stuck, that is moving away. That stuck energy is leaving. You're going to just feel more stable. You're going to have more financial freedom, I'm hearing, which is going to bring you a lot of peace, a lot of relief, a lot of happiness. So yeah, oh man, it's all good. It is all good. Denisha, okay, good. All right, I was not sure, Denisha, because Denisha, I'm gonna put that in there. Thank you for clarifying that. I really appreciate that. I know, for the people, I know. Exactly. All right, Katie. You are next. After Katie is Shay Shay and then Agni. So Katie, general, okay. Let me shuffle one more time. Spirit, what do you want Katie to know? Ace of Wands, new beginning, my dear. It's a new beginning that you might be confused if it's actually coming, if it's actually manifesting for you. Because with the blindfold, I always kind of feel like it's like something that you can't clearly see. It's like not seeing the forest for the trees. But there is something beautiful new coming in that has manifested for you. And you may see this around the new moon period. The 20th, because of the two weeks. But it's a 1 and a 2, so the 21st is the new moon. But so many aces. I love all these aces coming out. It's just all this new energy. You know, honestly, no lie, this is one of the best new years I energetically have experienced in a long time. And I don't mean I like personally, like yes, personally, like it's starting off very nicely, but I just mean even though there's a lot of heavy energy in the collective, there's so much energy that's like supporting us and helping us move forward, helping us move our, you know, towards our goals and dreams. So that energy of the 7 year, that chariot year is so on point. It's so freaking awesome. Yeah, I really do. It literally could be the best year ever, or it could be like one of your best years ever. There's just this energy that is so good. I love it. I'm like, it's so good. I'm so excited. So very, very exciting for you, Katie, just look out for new opportunities. But they're coming. They're manifesting for you. There's nothing to worry about. That's what I'm hearing. Nothing to worry about. Don't overthink it. Don't overanalyze it. Don't be an analysis paralysis. Just go with the flow of the energy. Especially because it's wands. It's like, wands is your spark of desire. Wands is like, you know, something that you really want. So if you're feeling pulled towards a direction that you really want to go in, say yes. Aces are my yes card. Say yes. Okay. So that is your reading. All right. Shay. My dear Shay. General question, or you're welcome, Katie. Or did you have a specific question today? After Shay is Agni, and then Dodgers, who I think just wanted a general reading. I'll go back in the chat though, just to clarify and confirm that. Shay, my dear, you are next. If you are still here, let me know. And I'm just going back to see where Dodgers is so I can make sure. General reading, yeah. Thought that. All right, Shay, if you are not still here, I'm gonna go to the next and I will save you towards the end. So I'm circling your name because there's also Anastasia's Tarot, who left me a comment on my daily card, who wanted a specific question. So I'll have to actually go back and look at her question if she doesn't join the live, but I'll do that one too. All right. So Agni, you are next. Just so I'm not holding up anybody's time. I know we all have stuff to do. It's a beautiful Sunday, but okay. Career advice. I'm stuck in a job that makes me miserable. Want to do something on my own, like energy healing or something along those lines. Okay. Spirit. I'm going to shuffle 3 times as I'm being asked to, and then I will tap into the question for you. All right. So Spirit, Agni is asking for career advice at this time. Her job makes her miserable. There's a card that flew out, but I need to clarify it. And she wants to do energy healing. So she just wants a message on what she needs to know about that right now. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that, Jean. All right. Ooh, okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, so you got the 4 of Wands that flew out, which was like, huh, that's interesting. 4 of Wands is my energy of celebration. There's also an energy of union. And so it doesn't have to be love. Because this is a career question, this is about connecting to someone who wants to do the same thing for you and maybe starting something together. So not doing it on your own, because that's going to be a stable foundation for you to start upon, and it will be successful because you had the Magician fly out, which is magic, it's manifestation, but it's also bringing to form that which you desire, bringing it into the physical form, and understanding that it's like your desire for it, for wanting to switch careers, for wanting to get into energy healing, you're supported in it. Spirit's telling you as above, so below. You're supported fully to follow your dreams and goals. Thing is that you want to do it in a practical way. So it's like with the 8 of Swords, you may be feeling restricted from doing it at this time, but there is either being told to practice on people. Yes, practice so you feel more confident in your ability, because perfectly aligned to the bottom of the deck is the Empress. The Empress is not just the Venus energy, but she's the divine feminine in like her most natural state. Abundance, healing, fertility, just everything being in that flow state. And so you've got to get out of that fear mentality and out of, even if there are restrictions like time restrictions, money restrictions, it's finding ways around that. Because if you see, these swords are around them, and yeah, they're kind of bound, but they can actually walk forward. And if they were to walk forward and take a step forward, they'd start to free themselves from this binding. And so that's really what I'm getting for you, is because it's a 1 card with the Magician, it's like, start taking steps. This is the time to do research. You know, again, if there's someone in your environment that you've been doing energy healing with, that's actually how I started. When I used to do Reiki, it was someone that I had known from like taking spiritual classes, and we would do Reiki together. She had the space in her house. We would, you know, do these Reiki circles, and it was great. This was pre-COVID. It was wonderful, and we really loved it. And it was a really like nice spiritual community. So yes, you can build it. If you build it, they will come with the Magician. It's going to be highly successful, but because this is an energy of union and coming together, someone that you're meant to partner with. All right, so this is a good time for you, Agni, to really get into being clear about what, like, write it down, script it. What would your day look like if you were doing energy healing? Write all of that down. Write what your schedule would be like. Write how much money and income you would earn for that day. Really get into the energy of feeling it, so that you can bring it into form. And then after you write it, connect to your own guidance and say, how can I make this my reality now? I'm ready to live this reality. Show me how to make it. Bring the people, the resources, everything that I need, and help me to release the fear and know that this is my calling, this is my truth, and this is the direction that I want to go in, and things will start to open up for you. All right. So I know that was a little bit of a longer reading, but that's definitely the message that I'm getting for you, right, Agni? You are welcome. You are most welcome. Hold on. All right. So Gemini friend upset her. She stated she's recording her new video. Okay. So she wants to get guidance on the Gemini friend that upset her. Okay. Oh, great. No. Okay, good. Okay. I'm adding you to the list though, because you're here. You're going to be after Rashima. Okay. So there's still a few before you. All right. Famil, I'm writing down your question. I have Agni. Can you ask, or Famil, can you ask Spirit to put the right people on your path to start? Oh, Agni, yeah, that's exactly. Ask Spirit to put the right people on your path to start. Absolutely. Absolutely. Sorry, Famil, I got confused there for a minute. All right, doing Dodgers question, and then Famil, you're after Dodgers, okay? All right. Dodgers, I don't think you're here. I think you were at work. But Spirit, what message do you have for Dodgers at this time? Ooh, Dodgers. Standing in your power. The Emperor is being that wise leader. And so this is really time. Hi, Antonia, adding you to the list right now. You're last, okay? So I still have quite a few before you. Please be patient. Right now, it's like just a time for you to know that you're powerful, to trust and make wise decisions, and to really support yourself. And the reason why I'm saying that is because the Five of Swords is at the bottom. And so if you're dealing with any conflict, if you're dealing with any challenges, what's going to help you overcome them is to be this Emperor, to be the wise leader, to make wise decisions, to speak your truth, to just really empower yourself to know that these conflicts, this challenge, you will overcome it. You've got to really believe in your power, Dodgers, whether you're a male or female, that doesn't matter. It's about the energy of the Emperor, which is taking action. It's divine masculine energy. So it's the protector, taking action, being the wise leader. You know, those are the qualities that you want to embody at this time. And that's going to help move any sort of conflict or negative energy away from you. Want to get one more? Yeah, because that'll bring you into new beginning. So if you have anything that's challenging you at this time, Plant Garden, hi, I'm adding you to the list, but right now you are last. So just bear with me, all right? I still have quite a few before you. Dodgers, if you're dealing with any challenges at this time, if you're dealing with any Five of Swords energy, which is feeling defeated, all right? Spirit's like, you know, it's not about getting knocked down. It's about standing back up. And so Spirit's like, stand back up in your power, because that's really going to bring you into this beautiful new energy with the Ace of Wands, a new beginning. Also, though, it's wands and fire energy. So take action. If you feel really guided to take action at this time, take action. And because I said guarded accidentally, it's not an accident. This is also a time to really guard and protect your energy, Dodgers, all right? So, you know, you wanted a general reading. I hope that helps, and I hope that you have a great day. All right, Famil, it is your time, and then after Famil, it is Kay. Sun, let me look. After Famil, Kay, there's Prissy, and then there's you. So 4. Oh, hi, Mom Life Motivations. Adding you to the list right now. You're last, so just be patient. All right. All right, Famil. Let's see. Spirit, what do you want Famil to know at this time? Okay, that one's flying out. Please clarify that for me. This one, ooh. Okay. Oh, card flew. Let me go grab it. Oh, great. I'm so glad you heard the message, Dodgers. There's something really beautiful new that's manifesting for you with that Ace of Wands. It just does require you to be in your power and like to not be defeated by anything that's happened to you in the past. It's like shaking it off, standing back up, and deciding to move forward, all right? So hope you have a great day at work. Stay safe and take care as well. All right, so Famil, this is awesome. You got the 3 of Pentacles, right? So this is an energy of teamwork and building something. But what's really, really great about this is when I wanted clarity, because I wasn't really feeling the energy of work, even though it's an energy of work and building in Pentacles, the Ace of Cups came out. So how I'm reading this is this could be new love that comes to you through some sort of work, some sort of teamwork, some sort of project that you're on. This could even be something creatively that you do, or spiritually, any sort of spiritual work that you do. They're absolutely okay. You're welcome, Sandy. Have a great time at your Pilates class, and I will do your reading because I know you want a general reading. Okay, when it's your turn, I'll do your reading. Have a wonderful day. All right, but there is new love. All right, this is Ace of Cups. Your cup is going to overflow. I really am getting the energy of a new person. Right now, you need to embody the Queen of Wands. So be confident, be yourself, be really, really authentic, because that is when you are most attractive and you are in a state where you are attracting many potential suitors, but one in specific that's going to be a beautiful new love for you. There's a lot of healing around this energy. My heart just feels very warm right now. And so yeah, pay attention to new people who come into your life, because there's definitely some love in the air. All right, Famil. And that was your reading. So far, I think you're the only one who's gotten anything about love. So that's really nice. Kay, you are next. After Kay is Prissy, and then after Prissy is Sun/Spring. You're welcome. I meditated at the beach and heard guidance in a language. Oh, maybe light language. Maybe it was light language. Let me see. Okay. Let me see if I can pick up something specific on that. Hold on. Okay, Spirit. Kay meditated at the beach and heard language. And heard guidance in a language she didn't understand. Any guidance or any messages about that? What is the guidance for her at this time? Clarify the guidance that she received. Okay. So there's a lot of energy that came out, but I'm not going to read the cards individually. I'm just going to do one main message, but I will show you the cards. So as I started shuffling, we had the 10 of Wands fly out. We had the 3 of Wands. We had the 9 of Swords. We had the Hanged Man. And I'm really looking at this illuminated crown chakra or illuminated mind. The 7 of Swords. And we had the Judgment card. And so with all of this together with your question, I am getting the message that there is nothing to worry about. You are actually exactly where you need to be, because there's a shift in perception coming soon to you that's going to open up the doors and bring you into what you want. It's like your vision is expanding. I'm trying to verbalize how I'm seeing this. It's like I don't know. It's like it goes from small to just big. But once you get that new vision, that expansion that's coming through spiritually, it's actually going to put you in a new direction. With the Judgment being at the bottom. All right, so right now, okay, drop the worry, drop the heaviness, let go of it all. Let go of it all. No matter what has happened, no matter if you feel confused or upset, or it's not what it seems. It's not what it seems. And it's not designed. It's designed to get you to really open up. It's like the thinking, the vision, it's too limited. You're holding yourself back because you're too limited and Spirit wants to expand you. And when you expand, it's gonna put you like, not just on a higher path, because to me this is like the Ascension card, and it's also the Rebirth card, and it's also a Resurrection card, but it's also like on like a totally new, like a new path. It's an expanded path. You're coming into a spiritual expansion. And so there may be some fear or some upset about some of the things that, yeah, there may be some like things that you're upset about right now, but it's only to kind of get you to withdraw your energy and just focus within, because behind The Judgment card is the Hermit. All right. So there's like an entirely new direct, and it's like, I feel this, I can't even, I wish I could explain it better. It's just, the sun is like shining down, and then it's just like expanding it out, like to where you can't, there's no end, there's no limit. It went from like small to, so that could be your literal third eye, but I also think it's just how you see yourself, like your vision for your life, your purpose. It's gonna expand beyond what you think is possible. All right. I hope that makes sense. I hope that helps. And what the other message I was getting is that it's like an ancient star family that you connected with this morning. And that's why it's a language you know instinctively, but it's not a language you understand conceptually. Like, you understand it energetically, you don't understand it conceptually. Yeah, you can say light language. That's the first thing that came out, but huge expansion for you. Huge expansion for you, okay? I'm glad it helps. That's good. All right, Prissy, you are next, my dear. Hi, Jess, adding you to the list. Jess Ree, adding you to the list. But right now, your last general message. Okay, so Spirit, what do you want Prissy to know? Do you want Prissy to know? Ooh, Prissy. So I'm glad I caught you too. So the 8 of Wands flew out when I was pre-shuffling. And so I said, okay, what else do you want Prissy to know? You have the 6 of Swords and you have the Sun. Because 8 of Wands is an energy of movement, right? 6 of Swords is travel and moving in more calmer waters. And then the Sun, you've got the baby on the horse. I am getting that there may be like a big trip, a big opportunity for travel, but you're gonna like either take a trip, move to a different area. Like there's huge movement and it's huge movement that brings you a lot of joy, a lot of happiness. It's something that you maybe have wanted in your heart and soul for a long time, and like the opportunities didn't present itself, but it's gonna present itself to you very soon. I'm just really drawn to everything's moving, especially like the kid on the horse. It's like, yay. Modes of travel. You're going to be traveling more. You're going to be traveling more. You might be taking trips to places that you've always wanted to see and never seen. And even if you're not sure how this is going to come to pass right now in this moment at this reading, you're meant to travel. You're meant to, there's big movement happening in your life, and it's actual movement. Like you're actually traveling. All right. So this could be a relocation, traveling overseas somewhere. This could be a big vacation, but it's very happy. There's a lot of happiness. There's a lot of joy. So that's what I'm getting for you, Prissy. Wow. I like the messages today because they're a little bit different. I am like, oh, connecting in a different way. I like it. All right. So Sun Spring, if you are still here, it is your turn. What I'm going to ask, so I don't have to ask multiple times, is if you have a specific question, put the question in specifically so that I'm clear. Because if I'm clear, I can interpret the energy that I'm seeing and feeling and reading through the cards much more clearer and easier for you. Okay, my dear? So, Sun, if you are still here, please let me know your question. I will do your reading. I will do your reading. I'm going to wait just a few seconds to see if something pops up on the screen. And if not, then I'm going to put you at the end and I will get back to you after I do the readings of those who are still here. So you're welcome, Prissy. Yeah, there's definitely movement, a vacation, something's coming on the horizon, all right? I didn't answer Anastasia's question yet. I have it here though. I have her on the list. All right, so Sunspring coming back to you because I don't see you and I don't see your question. Dinesha. Don't know if you had a general question or not, but it is your turn. And I am going back in the chat just to see, Dinesha, if you... Okay, Jess, I will put that 125. Happy birthday, Aquarius. Big transformation is going to start to take place this year because Pluto's moving into your sign in March. So... Do you see a promotion at me? Okay. Dinesha, do you see a promotion for me at my current employment or should I go work at another place? All right. Spirit, what do you want Dinesha to know about her current employment? Is there growth and opportunities for growth there for her to be promoted, or should she seek other employment? Clarify that. Other employment. Okay. So, this is what I'm getting. When the Strength card flew out, right? I asked for clarity and I got the Queen of Swords. And so what I'm getting is, this is all about power. So the answer to your question is, if there are growth opportunities at your current employment, I would absolutely say yes. Now, Strength represents Leo season, so it could be sometime this summer. But what I'm really getting, because again, you have the Queen of Swords, who's very, very powerful, and you have the Strength card, which is all about power, is for you to get into that leadership role, you've really got to start to use your voice, speak your truth, and really be in your power in your current position. Learn to handle challenges in a very diplomatic way. Be kind and fair to everybody, but also, be true. Don't be afraid to tell it like it is. Because I do kind of feel like, even though the energy right now where you're at is not exactly where you want to be, there's feelings of dissatisfaction, you might be a little bit bored, you might be feeling a little bit stuck, kind of feeling in limbo. That's why you're asking if you should seek other employment. Spirit's just saying, there is good potential here for growth. You've got the infinity symbol, so there's a lot of potential for growth here, and you could become someone who takes a very, very powerful leadership role, but you've got to step into that energy now. Also, there's an important message here because the Three of Pentacles, which keeps coming out today for people, this is an energy of teamwork and collaboration. And so even if you are going to be a leader, you've got to understand there's no I in team, and really rely upon your team. Do team building exercises, really work as a team. Even if people seem very not wanting to work as a team, you've kind of got to be the one to step up and say, hey, we need to work as a team on this. You've got to be the strong one, because when you do, that's what upper management or the people in your environment are going to recognize, and that's what's going to elevate you to the next position. All right. So I hope that is clear for you. But yes, you will have promotional opportunities. And so I don't think it's time for you to move forward. That's the reading. All right. Okay, Sun, since you're back, I will come back to you. So what I was saying before, Sun, is if you can be very, very specific about your question, about what you are wanting, because the more clear that you are in asking, the more clear your energy is in asking, the more clear I'm picking up on the energy and can kind of interpret the message that's for you. Okay, so fine to do a specific question, but just be really clear. So it's your turn, and you're welcome. I'm really feeling like if you were to leave now, you'd be leaving an opportunity that you would regret in the future, Dinesha, okay? Will you have a partner? So, romantic partner, because there's different types of partnerships. Again, I'm saying be clear, be specific. Will one of the people that you celebrated with be a romantic partner for you? Okay, that's the question I'm going to ask. All right, Spirit. Will one of the people that Sun Spring, and I'm saying Sun Spring because I know you as Spring, so that's like how I connect to your energy. All right. So the sun came out. That is hilarious. And you got the 10 of Cups. So yes, one of those people that you celebrated with recently is definitely going to be a long-term partner for you. You got the Sun, which is your name now. Happiness, success, joy. And you've got the 10 of Cups, which is like long-term potential, you know, just, yeah, the long haul. I'm hearing the long haul. So yeah, there is definitely a really strong potential partnership for you. A lot of happiness, a lot of joy, a lot of love. Because I'm drawn to the children. I'm not saying you're going to get pregnant, although there is a very, very strong energy of birth and pregnancy right now. So this is for everybody. If you're not trying to get pregnant or you're not trying to get someone pregnant, use extra precaution, because literally every video that I've been watching lately, everything that I'm connecting to is talking about birth, you know, so just be careful. I know. And this is the message for you specifically, Spring, is I'm drawn to the kids, which means childlike innocence. This person, the person that you're going to be with, right? They have that childlike innocence, and that's what's going to draw you to them. It's like you feel like little kids, you guys giggle, you guys play. There's a lot of playfulness in the connection. There's a lot of like just being silly and having fun. That's how you'll know that that's your person. All right. So again, not saying you're gonna get pregnant. I'm just with this Sun, because it's a kid and the kids here, I'm saying their energy is gonna be really childlike, really playful, really fun, and that's how you're gonna know. You'll know because you feel that sort of like fun playfulness when you're around them. They make you laugh. You guys make each other laugh. It's a very like, there's a very fun and playful energy. It's just, so yeah. All right. No, but I'm just saying in general for everybody, because that energy of birth is coming up so much. And yes, it does mean a new beginning. Birth is the energy of the season of spring, right? New life, but also it also means new life, literally. So you just, yes, rebirth, yes. So just, be careful, be careful. All right, Sandy, I know that you had stepped off to go to your Pilates class. General reading for you, Sandy. Let's see what Spirit wants to bring through. Spirit, what message do you want to bring for Sandy right now? Ooh, Sandy, you're welcome, sun, spring. Okay, Sandy. This is a beautiful message for you, right? So you've got the Knight of Cups. So there is something coming on its arrival to you, whether this is an apology, whether this is, an offer of love and commitment. Definitely rebirth energy with Judgment coming out. So this could be someone from your past, a second chance, second time around. But definitely there's going to be communication as well, because this person wants to express their heart, their love, their feelings. They definitely want to express their feelings. With the Nine of Wands coming out, you may have waited for this for a long time. You may have actually been wanting to give up on this situation. And what I'm saying is, trust that things are going to work out beautifully for you with Judgment. With the Knight of Cups, it's like the struggle is going to be over. Everything's going to make sense to you. You're going to have the communication that you need. You're going to have the messages that you need. You're going to get the clarity that you need to kind of let go of the heavy burdens of this situation. All right. Why I say that to you is because we have the High Priestess at the bottom. So it's like, you're going to know, really trust your intuition, but you're going to know if this person is sincere or not. All right. And then that's going to help you make the decision whether you want to be with them or not. But what I am getting though is the struggle's really over for you. All right. So whether you decide to reconcile with that person or go in a different direction, it's like you're finally letting go of this heavy weight that you've been carrying around for a long time. And so the energy is really, really beautiful for you, Sandy. All right. All right. After Sandy, I have Rashima. Then I'll do Anastasia's question, Antonia, Plant Garden, Mom Life Motivations, Jessry, and then Mara. Mara, I'm adding you to the list. And yes, I will do cards, one card for you, one card for Ryan, okay? All right, so Mom Life Motivation. After this full moon Cancer, I did my ground. I woke up feeling incredibly different. Yeah, no, that's this energy of the full moon. It's an energy of just releasing it all. You'll feel so much better. Yeah, me too. Me too. All right, Mom Life Motivations. When I get to you, I will tap into that. So feeling spirit connections like crazy. So Rashima, it is your turn, my dear. If you are still here, it is time for your reading. Rashima, Rashima. Rashima, I'll wait a couple moments to see if you come back through. No, we've been on live for a while. Rashima. All right, Rashima, if you come back, I'll come back to you. But right now, I'm going to go. Next is Anastasia's Tarot. Stacy, are you still here? I'm still here working on finishing a manifestation project to get asked on a date. Okay. And I know you had a question about your Gemini friend. Okay. So clearly explain to me your question. There was a Gemini friend that did something to hurt you. Did you want more guidance on that, or what's your question? Okay. So Anastasia, what's your question about the Gemini? No, I'm worried I pushed too far. Okay. So are you wanting guidance on if the relationship can be healed or if it's going to be resolved. Okay, Rashima, I'm going to come right back to you, okay? Okay. So, Stacy, can you clarify your question more for me? You're worried you pushed too far. She's just so upset. Okay. So, are you wanting guidance on if the relationship can be healed or salvaged? Yes. Okay. Spirit, for Stacy right now and her Gemini friend, can there be healing in this relationship? What do you want her to know about it? What do you know about this relationship being salvaged? Yes. Okay. So absolutely yes. Rashima, I'm coming back to you. Just give me 1 second. I didn't see you, and then I went to Stacy, who's been waiting for a while too. So what I'm getting is, yes, it can be salvaged. With the Six of Pentacles coming out, you might want to offer an apology, offer a gift, do something nice for this person, all right? Because we've got the Temperance, which is the healing card. It's like, if you know or felt like you pushed too far, this is time for you to make amends and bring things into balance, because there's a big energy of balance. It might be more than just saying sorry. Sometimes actions speak louder than words, all right? But with the Temperance, it's like, be patient, give it a little time, you know, choose your words carefully with her, because she's already upset and triggered. Just be in your divine feminine energy, be loving, be caring, be nurturing, and that's when things are really going to balance out for you, okay? But okay, yeah, yes, it's going to heal. Temperance is the healing card. It's the angel of healing, so there's a lot of healing energy coming through. But sometimes, you know, after we feel wounded by somebody, that energy is still very raw. And so this is a time to just be very, very patient with her. You know, she's entitled to how she feels. And you might, again, if you're going to make something for her, that's a really kind gesture. But do something nice for her to show her that you really do care. All right? Yeah, okay, that's beautiful. That's beautiful, Stacy. But yes, this situation is going to heal. All right. And because you said you're going to see her in March, with the Empress coming out too. Empress is number 3. So yeah, that's probably around the time it's going to heal. Right now, I just wouldn't push it too much. Just be patient with her. All right. Rashima, I did see your question. Will Sam or Kenneth be your husband? All right, I'll try to answer this the best that I can. What I want to say about tarot, and I'm actually going to do a spiritual talk about tarot and like questions and like how to best ask a question to get the best answer that you want. But tarot is like me taking a Polaroid picture of the energy in this moment and interpreting what I see from the picture. Energy changes. So in this moment, one of those could be someone that you end up potentially having a strong potential future with. But you literally could meet somebody tomorrow. Spirit could put somebody else into your path that you're like, oh, I really like this person and I really want to pursue that, which would change your energy, which would change your focus. All right. So just want you to be aware of that when you're asking questions, especially in terms of love, because you've got to understand that not just the person of interest that you're wanting to be with has free will, free choice, but you also have free will and free choice. And energy is always shifting and changing. All right. So Roshima, with that preface, I will get into your question. So Spirit, what do you want Roshima to know about Sam or Kenneth being her husband? All right. Interesting. Literally, my husband card flew out. Is one of them a water sign? Because if one of them is a water sign, then the answer is one of them, yes, right? Doesn't mean it's going to happen today. That's the other thing about tarot. Just because I'm reading and picking up on an energy that, yeah, something's going to take place or that's going to be your partner, doesn't mean that it happens right away. Sometimes it takes a while to bring everything together. So just be aware of that as well. But so Roshima, my question to you is one of them a water sign? Especially Pisces, because we got the Pisces energy here. High Priestess is Pisces energy, but it is water as well. And then we've got the King of Cups, which is my personal husband card. And it is Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. So if one of them is a Pisces, I would say absolutely, because you got Pisces energy twice. The other thing I would say is if neither of them are water signs, the one who is the most emotionally open, the most emotionally intelligent, the most emotionally available, that's probably going to be the person that you end up with. Your intuition is going to guide you as to who would be your best and highest partner. But to answer your question in the simplest terms, I would say yes. One of those two people are going to be someone that you end up with in a long-term relationship, if not marriage. All right. So that's your answer, Roshima. There's a big transformation though taking place with the Death card. Doesn't mean physical death, but what it does mean is transformation, and that like one of them has to go through, or you have to go through a big transformation to get to this point where you are ready for this connection to take form. And so the best advice I can offer you, again, if they're not water signs, what it is whoever is the most emotionally nurturing, the most emotionally intelligent, and the most emotionally available. Someone who's going to be generous, someone who's going to be kind, someone who would fall on the sword for you, someone who wants to protect you, someone who wants a family, someone who cares about what you care about and cares about how you feel. Look at that energy, because that's the energy of the husband card. All right. What I would say too is that with death being on the bottom, you've got to go through a process of transformation and healing to get to this energy of your High Priestess, really trusting yourself, really trusting your intuition before that marriage or that relationship is going to come together. So you've got inner work to do, as we all do, and so does one of those two people. But as of right now, the energy in your question would be yes. All right. Antonia, you are next. After Antonia is Plant Garden, then Mom Life Motivations, then Jessry, then Mara, then I'm going to get off for the day. All right. Oh, but I'll do Shay's reading last as well. All right. Antonia General. All right. Higher Self, Holy Spirit, Guides, and Guardians of Unconditional Love. What do you want Antonia to know at this time? Ooh, Antonia, things are moving. Communication. Death energy is also Scorpio. So there's a lot of water coming out for you. But I'm getting it as more of a transformation. All right, Antonia. Okay, wow, Antonia. Okay. So what I'm getting, Antonia, is you've got the Eight of Wands that flew out. I immediately got the message of communication. This can be communication from someone in your past that hurt you, that betrayed you. There may have been a tough ending in this situation, but they actually want to communicate an apology. This even could be an energy of reconciliation because of the Two of Cups at the bottom. And so I don't know how this applies to you, but let me see what, oh yeah, there is an absolute new beginning. There is an absolute new beginning with someone from your past, I'm feeling. That maybe things didn't end the way you wanted to end. Maybe there was a bad ending. Maybe there was a big fight that ended a situation, but this person's coming back for another chance. And they absolutely want you with the Ace of Wands and the Eight of Wands. Like, they are coming in hot and they have their eyes on you and they want to like heal what took place in the past. Because Ten of Swords is like a heavy energy, but it's also the end of the worst. Like, the worst is over, the end of a difficult situation. And so, yeah. So yeah, you got a love reading. There's they're, oh my God, look at the Knight of Wands is there underneath the Ace of Wands. They are coming in hot. This person is wanting to be with you, and you know, you've got to determine whether or not that's someone you want in your life. But you're definitely going to get communication from someone from your past. You may have already received this and just kind of dismissed it or sort of put it off, and then you're going to see that they're going to keep communicating with you. All right, Antonia? So that's what's coming through very, very strongly. All right, Plant Garden. I'm going back in the chat to do a card for you. It looks like you just want general. Okay. Ask for guidance on love and career. All right. Ooh, exciting. Thank you very much. Okay. So funny you said you wanted guidance on love and career. Started shuffling. You got the Three of Pentacles. This has been my card of the day. I don't know. Everybody's like tuned into this Three of Pentacles energy. So career, things are building. There could be an increase in finances, an increase in income, but there's definitely energies building for you very, very strongly in your career sector. This is about working as a group or working as a team. And so this also could be like a new beginning when it comes to work, or moving into like a new department, or elevating the position that you're already in. But there's definitely things building in career that's going to bring in more abundance and stability, and you're meant to work with others. All right. With love, we've got the Page of Cups. So there is like new energy around love that's going to be very, very strong for you coming in as well. This could be related to someone you already know in your career. Pages are the younger energies of the tarot, so it could be someone younger. Doesn't necessarily have to be someone you work with, but someone you know, like from the type of work that you do. With the Page of Cups too, this person is very romantic, very sweet, very, very sweet disposition, but fair warning, all right? Page of Cups is my pregnancy card. And so if you are not trying to conceive or, you know, have a family at this time or any of that stuff, be very careful of, you know, your romantic prospects and that energy, because there's very, very strong energy for birth and conception at this time. All right. Just got to put it out there because I gotta say it. But as far in terms of love and career, things are growing and expanding for you. And there's a really beautiful energy that you are going to experience. It's just everything is kind of soft. It's like even at work, like if there's been a lot of challenges or situations that were heavier for you, things are gonna like get easier. Like you're gonna be more like working as a team. Yeah, because we've got the Page of Pentacles. This is increase of money, increase of abundance, new opportunities. It even could be taking a new job or a new position where you really work as a team and everybody kind of supports each other. But there's a beautiful, like, supportive, kind, easy energy with these cards. So there is good news on the horizon for you, all right, plant garden. All right, so mom life motivations. I know you had a question about, hold on, I've literally got 10% battery left. I'm tapping into my battery charger, but I don't know if it's charging. Okay, mom life motivations. Your question was about all the spiritual connections, wanting confirmation that you are getting right now, feeling spirit connections like crazy. Yeah, with the full moon in Cancer, you're going to, because the moon is in its own energy. And so it's really going to bring in more, but let's pull some cards and see what's okay. Oh, that's, you would love to, then yes, this is a great time for you to manifest a baby because the energy is very fertile. And like I said, the Page of Cups is my baby card. So that's good. Oh yeah, that's very nice. Okay. Mom life motivations. Okay. So tapping into your energy and the spirit messages that you are getting, all the spiritual connections. You want validation? Absolutely. So world being at the bottom, you're leveling up spiritually in a big, big way. You're going to start to have more experiences that are very kind of like really helping you on your ascension path, because the Judgment card came out. Judgment is Archangel Gabriel, the messenger. So you're going to get more spiritual messages. The way I'm reading the two of these energies together is actually an expansion of your channeling abilities. So you may want to really focus on building your channeling abilities, building your spiritual channeling abilities, because with the King of Pentacles coming out, that could be a very lucrative and successful career path for you. Your abilities to connect with spirit and channel messages through you, all right? But really entering into a new world, you're leveling up, you're expanding spiritually, you're ascending spiritually, and you're going to be a clear channel. And so you, again, might want to consider that as like a career path, because it would be very lucrative for you. And sorry for the crazy, like, driving behind. All right, so mom life motivations, that was your reading. Jess Ree, you wanted to know about your birthday and the energies and what to expect. My maid is actually pregnant. Oh, that's so funny. Oh my God, that's so funny. Yeah, no, it's just, don't have anxiety about pregnancy. Just be careful if you don't want to get pregnant. I mean, it's definitely, if you don't want to get pregnant, it's absolutely possible to not conceive. Like, there are things that can help you to not be pregnant, all right? But I am saying, just because the energy is so ripe for birth and conception right now, it's something that can happen if you're not careful. All right. But I'm not saying it's going to happen to you, son. I'm just saying it's in the air. All right. Dear, no, I never had any. Okay. All right. Definitely. Oh, awesome. Mom life motivations. Awesome. All right. Just Ree, especially finances and marriage. Okay. So spirit, what do you want Jess Ree to know for this year? Her birthday is January 25th. She's entering into a big year into her life. And what do you want her to know in terms of her marriage and finances? Okay. So finances, good. Marriage, okay. Ooh, okay, Jess. So finances, you've got the card of the day, the Three of Pentacles, But you also get the Seven of Pentacles that flew out with it. So what I'm getting is you may not see an increase right away. There is going to be a lot of work that you're going to have to put into building financial stability. As you do the work, you will start to see things flow a little bit easier. But right now, Spirit's just saying it's time to get to work. So finances, there will be an increase. And because you've got 7 and 3, it's going to be towards the end of the year. So 10, harvest. This is an energy of harvesting. You will reap what you sow, but you've got to put the work in. So somewhere around October, all right? With love, all right? Your marriage in specific. There is an energy of feeling left out in the cold. So there could be definitely more changes and challenges in your relationship with your partner at this time, because we have the Hierophant as well. This actually could be, because sometimes the Hierophant represents legal matters. This could be like not the finalization of a divorce, but a separation, like a filing for separation or filing for divorce. All right. I know that's not what you want to hear. I know, but you literally got 3 5s, because bottom of the deck, you've got the 5 of Cups, which is disappointment, hurt, grief, sorrow. So in terms of your marriage, it looks like this situation is changing. There's going to be a big change, a big transformation, especially because Pluto's entering into your sign. Pluto is the energy of death and transformation. And so this relationship is changing. And you may, again, feel like you get abandoned, rejected, left out in the cold. You're just meant to really work on yourself and your own goals at this time. I know, Jess. I'm so sorry. I know how much you want it to work, but it takes more than one person to make a relationship work. And this energy right here, he's not in it. He's not in it. All right. Yeah, disappointment over marriage with the 4 of Wands. You've got 5 5 5, the Hierophant. You've got 5 of Cups, which is disappointment and loss. You've got the 5 of Pentacles, which is being left out in the cold. And it's going to be related to the home situation, right? So right now, you've got to... Hi, Jeremy. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it has been a while. Adding you to the list. I'm hoping that I can do a quick question for you before my phone dies. I did plug in the battery backup, but I don't know if it's charging. I'm hoping that it is. All right. So Jess, let me get one more card for just what you need to hear right now. All right. Let go of disappointment. Let go of conflict. Literally 5 5s came, or 4 5s came up for you, my dear. You've got all the hard energies today, and I'm so sorry, but this is conflict. You had the 5 of Pentacles, which is like rejection energy. You had the 5 of Cups, which is grief energy. You had the 5 of, which is the Hierophant. This is something that you're meant to let go of, even though you don't want to. You want to hold on. You want it to be the way that you want it to be, but Spirit's like, when you can let go, there will be another offer for you. There will be something better. Work on yourself. All right, Jess? I'm sorry. Justice coming out as I'm pre-shuffling. So yeah, that is like a divorce energy. You're welcome, Jess. Right, Mara, you wanted one for you and your twin. Let's see. Spirit, what do you want Mara to know right now? Communication, you got the 8 of Wands. What do you want her to know about her twin, Ryan? The Emperor. So communication from your divine counterpart. The Emperor is my divine masculine energy. So yes, there definitely will be communication in this situation. However, I want to clarify this. If there has been any third party situations in your connection, it's healing. That is healing. It's shifting out. There is a change of energy. If this is not about third party, then you're going to be celebrating and really happy because of what your person communicates to you. They're healing, they're growing, and it's going to help to balance out the connection and bring things forward. All right. So there is movement in your connection, Mara. Jeremy, I do have time for you. So do you have a question that you want? Let me know in the chat. And Jess, I'm going to do, you're welcome, honey. I'm going to do one more just for your birthday. Like a beautiful blessing from Spirit for your birthday. All right, Jess? For 125, since it's your birthday coming up. Okay, Jeremy, what's your question? Your relationship. Okay, Spirit. What do you want Jeremy to know about his relationship right now? You're welcome, Jess. Okay, so there is a lot of passion in this relationship with the Ace of Wands coming out. There is genuine love here with the Knight of Cups. There's definitely feelings, emotional feelings, not just passionate feelings. But with the Knight of Swords, there could be some conflict as well. And what I'm getting is that, and I don't necessarily mean conflict like between the two of you. I'm actually picking up like you might be the Knight of Cups. They might be the Knight of Swords. They've got a lot of healing that they need to do internally because there's the Four of Swords. It's like their energy is, how do I explain this? It's like fight or flight, right? And they do have passion and they do truly care for you, but they've been really hurt in the past, I'm feeling. And so they're kind of in that fight or fight mode. It's like whenever something like goes wrong or whenever there's an issue, it's like, ooh, the energy gets really, really hot. It gets really, especially with the Ace of Wands, right? This person could have like a hot temper, could be a little bit of drama because the Knight of Swords is my drama card. And with the Four of Swords coming out, it's just, this person needs a lot of healing, but let's tap in and see specifically if they are your soulmate, right? And it may be too that your energy with them is actually helping them to heal their heart and heal that energy that they've been through in the past. Okay, Spirit, clarify for me. Is Jeremy with a soulmate? Yes. Okay, so, oh my God, that's good. But yes, soulmate energy, yes. All right. Soulmate, yes. Again, though, because the King of Pentacles, this person might be very successful or might be on their way to becoming extremely successful, but they're just not like as emotionally open. They're more focused like in the material world, very smart, very intelligent with the Knight of Swords. But so yes, you might be questioning because they may not be able to express their emotions the way that you express, but absolutely, yes. Okay. Yes. A soulmate. This is the soulmate card, the Six of Cups. You guys also have a very, very strong past life connection, but with the other cards that came out, okay, this is what I'm feeling. All right. There is a lesson here for the two of you to work out. All right. With the Seven of Pentacles. This is about working and building something. With the 10 of Wands, sometimes it can be very challenging. It can be very heavy. It could feel like a burden. It could feel overwhelming. And there are going to be periods of time where both of you are dissatisfied in the relationship itself. But if you can keep an open heart, just always, no matter the stresses of the relationship, no matter how that person may stress you out or trigger you, if you can keep your heart open and always just come back to that love that you feel in your heart and your soul for them, that's what's gonna keep you guys together, and it's what's gonna help you work out all of your issues in this connection. So I hope that reading helped, Jeremy. But that's definitely what I'm feeling. And it's like your guys' soul lesson in this lifetime is to work how to like come into balance. Your partner needs to balance their, do some healing work and really sort of balance their hot-tempered emotions. And you need to kind of balance and understand that everything that they do, oh my God, that is so beautiful. Yeah, no, I really feel that. And that came out in the reading. And you need to balance like getting really low emotionally or getting really disappointed when something happens and it makes you upset. Again, just go back to the love. Oh, that's so beautiful. That's beautiful, Jeremy. I'm so happy. That makes me so happy. You don't understand. I'm a Cancer sun too, and my Venus is in Gemini, so I definitely get it. I definitely get it. All right. Yeah, Jeremy, that's so beautiful. Yay. And you guys were both coming out as the Knights. You got the Knight of Cups, which is the Cancer energy, and you got the Knight of Swords, which is the Gemini energy. How sweet. That's so cool. I love it. I love it. It's awesome. All right. So, Shay, don't think you're here. You left a while ago, and I understand it's been a long live, but I am finally doing your reading. So Spirit, what do you want Shay to know at this time? What do you want to bring through for Shay? What does she need to know? Okay. Right. Spirit, please clarify. Please clarify that. All right. Shay. Oh, that's so nice, Jeremy. I'm so glad. I'm so glad that you finally caught the live. I haven't seen you, I think, since 11/11. All right. So Shay, I'm feeling a lot of energy of struggle. This is the struggle is real card for sure. You know, it's a heavier energy, and it's definitely in terms of love, because the Six of Cups came out for you. You know, there is maybe a specific person that you have your eye on, and you've kind of been waiting for communication, hoping for communication, wanting communication, and you're either not getting it or you're not getting the communication that you were hoping for. And so Spirit's message to you, Shay, is just really come into your divine feminine energy. The divine feminine does not chase, okay? She is just in her power and in her flow state. And so Spirit's telling you, let go of the wands, stop stressing yourself out about the situation, don't chase, let go of expectation when it comes to this person, and really just get in a space where you are doing you and feeling great about yourself. Because when you do, that's probably when you're gonna get what you want with the Ace of Wands. Movement, you know, a new beginning. It's gonna happen for you, but you've got to let go of the stress, and you've got to not chase and just let things flow as they need to flow. All right, Shay? So beautiful energy coming out for you. Let go, let flow. That's what I'm going to say. All right. So I'm glad I got to everyone's questions today without things being cut off, things being shut off. awesome Mercury retrograde did not impact the reading. Sending everybody lots of love, and I am going to post the weekly energy reading today, so you'll get that video as well. And I'm hoping everyone has a beautiful rest of your Sunday.